Hey guys, in this video, we shall be going through how to play a game called Baccarat on 22bet. Let's have a look at it. The first thing that you need to ensure is that you're logged in, and then you just come up here and click on Casino. This is going to open all the casino games that are available on 22bet. So if you scroll down, let's give it a second to load. Here we go. We can see we have all these games right here, and we can even click here to access more. And then right here to the left, we have filters. We can filter by game. We can say roulette, blackjack, poker, and the rest. And then down here, we can filter by provider. We can see all this list of providers. For now, let's click on 7 modules. These are the games that are provided under 7 modules. We can say we have under Bahar, we have roulette, we have roulette again. What we are looking for is we have Dragon Tiger there, and let's see if we can find Baccarat. Here we go. So let's just click here. If you want to play, you just hover your mouse above the tile and then click on play. So now let's give it a second to load. There we go. Now the game has loaded. As you can see, this window is relatively small. So to make it big, all you have to do is come right here. We can see this tab right here that gives us full screen, and we click on it. There we go. Now we have full screen. Now when it comes to this game, you're not playing versus the house. What you're doing is you're picking between player or banker. So you can either bet on this side or this side. Whichever hand has the cards closest to 9 wins. And when it comes to counting the cards, you just take the total of the 2 cards that are dealt, or the 3 cards in some instances, and then you remove the 10s. So if the total of the cards is 16, you remove 1, and then the total will be 6. If the total is 11, you remove 1, and then the total is 1. So in this case, let's see. We can see this side. This is 3 plus 4, that's 7. This one, we have a 3. So in this case, this one wins because it's closest to 9. Let's have a look at the rules. So to access the rules, you just come right here and click there. And then you can just look for, when it comes to payouts, you can access here. But for now, we just need to see the rules. So you click on help. Let's check out the rules of the game. So click here to see the rules. Here we go. So as you can see, the dealer begins by dealing 2 cards to both player and banker. And then in Baccarat, 2 hands are dealt, 1 for the player and 1 for the banker. Whichever hand has the higher value wins. And then when it comes to higher value, as I've said, it's whichever hand has a value closest to the value of 9, to number 9. If the 2 hands have an equal value, the outcome is a tie, in which case the bets on player and banker are returned. So that's something unique about this game. So you can bet on tie, where you win if the value is a tie, or if you had bet on either player or banker and the result ended up being a tie, you get your money back as opposed to losing your money. Okay, so the goal of the game is to predict the outcome. Let's come here and check this out. So to predict the winning proposition for the main bets in Baccarat, only the numeric value of the cards is considered. So when it comes to the card suits, which is hearts, spades, clubs, or diamonds, those are irrelevant when it comes to this game because we just want the value. So prior to each round of dealing, you are able to choose whether the player or banker will win the round by predicting which one of the 2 has a value closest to 9. You can also predict a tie if you believe that the player and banker will hold equal values. On top of this, we have other additional bets, additional side bets, I mean. So let's have a look at the values of the cards. So how do you count the values? When it comes to the aces amount to 1 point. And then when it comes to cards ranging from 2 to 9, they amount to their face value. So a 2 is a 2, a 7 is a 7, a 9 is a 9. And then when it comes to the 10 card, the jack, the queen, the king, they all each amount to 0 points. So assuming you get a king and a 2, the total value of your hand will be just 2 because the king amounts to 0 and the 2 amounts to the face value of the card. So let's go down here. So after adding the values of the cards in each hand, the final value is calculated by dropping the 10th digit in a hand, as I've said. So for example, a hand with a total sum of 10 is worth 0 because you less 10, all right? And then a hand with a total sum of 16 is worth 6. So for example, if you have a hand of 9 and 7 that amounts to 16, when you add the 9 and the 7, it comes to 16, but after you less the 10, the total value of the hand will be 6 in the game. So those are the main things that you have to keep in mind when playing this game. So you are picking between player or banker when placing your bet, and then the hand that wins is the hand that has a value closest to 9. Okay, so you can also scroll down here to see other rules of the game, but we have gone through the main rules. So let's go back. We can have a look at the payouts. These are the payouts for each. So for the player is 1-1 payout, for the banker is 0.95 to 1, and you can see the bet limits here for each of these bets. And then you can see the payout for the tie, it's 8-1 odds. For a pair, it's 11-1 odds. So these are the side bets right here. For any pair, is 5-1. And as you can see, we can continue with this one. So we have quite a number of side bets that you can pick from here. But the main ones that you need to keep in mind is player pays 1-1. Banker pays a bit less at 0.95 to 1. If you want to bet on a tie, it's 8-1 odds. Okay, so let's go back and have a try at this. Okay, so for this one, let's just wait for this round to end because it has already started. Let's see how this one goes. So it has started with that. That's a 1. On this side, we have an 8. That's 2 plus 1. That's a 3. And here it's 8 plus 5, 13 minus 10. So that's a 3. Then finally, there we have the totals. So this side we have a 4, this side a 3. So let's place our bets. We just click here. I'm going to just place $1 bets. Let's bet on player, tie, and just a pair there. Let's see if we take at least one of those 3 bets. So I've placed 1 main bet and 2 side bets. Okay, so let's see the result. Started with a 0 still. Then the banker has a 5. We get a 4. So unfortunately, we have lost this one. Let's give it just one more try. As you can see, the game is so direct and it's quite fast. Going to place just those bets, the same bets actually. Let's see how this one goes. So basically, that's how the game goes. Those are the rules of the game. Very simple and very fast. So let's see this last round, how it goes for us. We have started strong with a 7, but the bank has a 9 already. The banker is down to a 3, and just like that, we have won. So that's how the game goes, because now we have a 7 versus a 3. So I hope this video has been helpful. Remember to bet responsibly. Cheers.